Hey collectors, Anthony from AshNet here, and today we're taking a look at Transformers. This is the Takara Tomy Generation Select line, TT-GS04, which is Golf, or as we know it here, Scalor. He's one of the Seacons that form Piranacon, or King Neptune. You know, the colorization he has now is Piranacon, but if he was like a white turquoise, he would be King Neptune. And of course, what you see here is his entire setup. He is in beast mode, and of course he has some instructions, and he has his box, which has a cardboard Generation Selects box in it. Nothing fancy, but that is pretty much all that you're going to find inside the box. The figure itself, I mean, the one thing I appreciate, premium price tag aside, these guys are like decked out. Like, I mean, of course he's a combiner part, so he has a hand, but he also has this piece here, this piece here, this piece here, this piece here. And his transformation, it was like out of the box confusing, because you would expect, like most, how do I put this? Combiner Wars, they reuse molds after molds, and some they found unique ways to change them up. Like in this one, instead of his legs being back here, they fold up top, which I thought was interesting. He does have a mouth. As you can see, his hands are in there. So, you know, very neat. So we can pull things apart. He has the combiner limbs, individual fingers, which I thought was really nifty. Let's see. Party on, dudes. Let's see. Throw that aside here. We're not doing combiner day, so don't worry about that. I don't have the other three parts. Come with this blade here that he uses kind of as a stand, because if you like position his legs like he's swimming, it can hold him up, kinda. It's not really good at it, but I mean, it does it. And of course, he has these two blasters here, which are just the same thing twice, and they mount on the sides here, and you know, otherwise a lot of ball joints. He has this piece here that forms a tail, but it flips out to be a pistol or a gun of some type, which is real nifty. And then of course here he is, and he can't stand like this, but it's like, he reminds me of there's a Pokemon where it's basically just a fish head. It's the shark one, I'm trying to remember its name, Sharpedo. But yeah, here's his head here. I should have turned it around, but I didn't. So, you know, you can see his face as he puppets his own beast head. Anyway, so conversion. First off, you want to pull this up, pull out his robot legs, and you got to make sure to put them in place. These little tabs here. We are not going to do a combine mode because, again, I'm not going to combine him. But you'll notice if you have any of the Combiner War pieces, you'll notice the similar build quality like features of how the conversion happens. And see if I can get the legs, because I should be able to lock it in. There we go. And then we just fold these legs down. There's a little tab here that goes into the knee. Let's see if I can find it. If I can get it in there. Any other time, no problem. Let's see if I can try the other one. Well, the other one right away. Well, there we go. Okay. And then, of course, they separate. His arms, they just come out like this. They come down on a bit. Slide down. Pull out the fists. Again, a lot of common things that are familiar with the series. I guess the base of these deluxes, because they are deluxes, was something like $36, which is $10 above the deluxe price now in 2014. But back then, a deluxe was what, $15, $16, $17. So they really raised the you're getting the Japan update version price or whatever. Trying to get these things into his hands, because these are his blasters. Here we go, was one. Oh, it's gonna be a jerk about it. See if I try the... There we go. Anyway, I mean, he's kind of got the loose knees thing going on, which is fine, whatever. But here's a close-up of him. Bop mode, not too fancy. Here's his face. Kind never quite sure what to do with this thing. It kind of just hangs out there, and then like the backpack is supposed to kind of like friction into place, but it's whatever. I mean, he's fine. I mean, it's a Scramble City combiner part, basically. He can go anywhere in any combiner. Nothing too fancy going on with this guy. He's just a Takara Tomy version that's all painted up and decked out with weapons. I'm never sure, like this cannon here, like, they don't give you a whole lot of places to throw these things. Like, I could, in theory, just stick them back on here. Well, here, let's do that real quick. And then he can have a sword. So now he has like a rotating pistol bit and a sword. I mean, I guess that's cool. It's just like these hands. I did not get any of the feet combiners, which would have been really, or parts for Piranacon, because he had his real nice feet here. So that's sort of sad. I mean, these are okay, but they're not multifunctional like the other ones in the series. I mean, at least you get the Minicon port for the primes, but yeah. Anyway, that is Golf or Scalor.
With that said, tell me in the comments your thoughts on this item. Did you get it, and how was your experience with it? Thanks for watching, and please remember to like and subscribe.